Hey everybody, Cody from Buck Builds here. Just wanted to do a quick installation video for you guys for the 64 Hot Wheels Impala chassis. Got your stock 64 there. It's kind of a painted example of the chassis. Switch box, little Buck Builds plaque in the back, chain steering wheel. A couple things to go over first. Fragile pieces on the chassis. These back little fins right here are very thin, and usually they'll break on me when it's still soft before it'll break on you. It's still got some rigidity there, but be careful with those. Other than that, try not to push on the steering wheel. Try not to push on the switch levers on the switch box. They are very thin. Okay, so other than that, I have this one pretty much ready to go. I'll grab a couple things here. Alright, so beginning, drill it out just like normal. I already did this one. So you're going to keep the glass. That's about all you're going to use besides the grille and the back bumper. So we will start with the back bumper. You will end up taking your X-Acto, pushing into this side. Oh, come on, focus. Okay, so you'll push down, obviously on the counter, push that down. I kind of prepped this one already, so it should be about ready to go. Push down, flip it over. Usually cut from that line straight across to there. I just score it pretty much. And then I will use my nippers. These are flush nips. Just kind of get it started. Don't force it. Don't break your nippers over it. Don't want to go too fast either because it might wrinkle your chrome. There we go. So that's back bumper cut off. Front bumper, I go pretty much right at the back of the bumper line, straight across. Same thing, down right here, cut across, and should be about the same deal on this side. Start with little bits. All right, then you got your grill. Throw that away, you don't need them. So, other than that, whenever you're putting this chassis in, you will then glue those into place where they'd normally be. You can do a little bit of epoxy on the back, whatever your choice of glue. Same with the back. Little trick with this chrome, if you scrape off where you're gluing, it'll stick a lot better. So, back bumper, front bumper and grille onto the windows. So when you have these stock windows in here, it brings up or I guess it lowers how far the windows drop and the level of your hood to your trunk. So to get rid of that problem, you will take your nibs and then you will try to go up. Let's see if I can point to it with the nibs. And how this goes down, you want to be about halfway through that. So I start on this side, clip, flip it around to this side, clip that, And then cut off the corner. Kind of just work my way around this flat edge here. Sorry, I wasn't even in the camera. Try to pay attention to what I'm doing. So you have a flat surface, and then it goes up and then into your windshield. Halfway through that down section is where you want to cut. Then on the back, it is pretty much just this tab. So I start by cutting it this way, and then turn it around and cut this way, making sure you're as flat as possible. I have to do it a couple times to get it perfect. Alright, so now when you set this in here, it's all flat. If you go halfway down that line, like I said, your windows or your side windows won't go above the door line. And then it's as easy as detailing out your interior. Usually I do a base coat and then go in and detail out little things and work my way from the insides, the innermost points out. That way if you have to do any corrections, it's easier to do corrections on the outside. Then you just 2-part epoxy the front end, the back end, and you have yourself a chassis, an interior combo. Oh, one thing I did forget, the glass. Since you don't have something to hold it anymore, I usually drop a drop or two super glue in here and insta set it so it doesn't film up with the white film that it gets if you just let it air dry. So I'll do that and I'll hold that down solid and drop it into that hole. Other than that, it's a pretty simple install besides cutting those few things exactly. Well, if you follow my instructions exactly, it should be about perfect for all sides. Obviously it hangs down a little bit right there just because you don't have it glued up, but once you get it in there, all is good. Got plenty of clearance. And once again, with these lowrider chassis with a lot of wear, you might get some extra play in this joint, so you can always take a drop of super glue and drop it in there, and as it's drying, sit there and work this around to basically get some of the super glue down into that joint if you need it to hold up more. Due to the nature of the resin for printing, there's no real way around that, and it's our only hopes of having working hydraulics or look-alike hydraulics. So anyway, I hope this helped you. I did forget to bring the finished one that I have home, so I'm going to be doing another one, obviously. Other than that, we got the rock buggy here. Get these springs back on. I tend to leave these unglued from the bottom of the spring to the perch there, just to get a little bit more flex on certain spots if I need it. Get these in. Alright, so this is the rock buggy that's up now, fully printed from Buck Builds. It's a pretty cool little buggy. Pens in the front steering. I'm still working on perfecting this design, so bear with me. I mean, I'm doing the best I can with what I got for what the printer is capable of anyway, but every now and then out of these pinned tires you'll get a little bit of side wobble. This one did pretty good though. Other than that, we got these swingers up now. So we got a set of 4 swingers, 4 tires, and it will come with the Continental kit on the back. Also going to give you a little sneak peek right now on some upcoming parts. This chassis right here for, I don't know if it's the newest one, it's number 21 of the Team Transports with the older Mercedes 300 in it. I'm not sure, I think it's just called the Euro Hauler, but I got a working chassis for it with steering. Since it's got some weight to it, I mean, it does flex out pretty good on its own. You don't have to push down or anything. So that's going to be coming out soon. Also, we have the Impala conversion kit for a Caprice wagon. We got interior and we will have a roof. I'm going to shorten this up just a bit to make that a little bit better. But this is going to be a rough template to make that roof much easier than cutting apart other cars. Also made a custom interior for the Caprice wagon, direct drop-in, stock chassis, super simple. Well, as far as the interior goes. The roof is a whole nother story. That does take some work. Body filler to get that curve in there. But it is really close to where we need it. So this will be coming out soon. I got test print coming out tomorrow if all goes well. That one will be dropping. We got the Euro Hauler dropping, and then we got some more. All right, last thing I want to show you guys, some new wheels that'll be dropping here soon. All right, get that in there. Got directional billets dropping. I am gonna work on some thinner front tires too, so you guys have options on that. But these wheels look good on almost anything. Oh, that goes on this side. So yeah, I am gonna probably make a Caprice wagon set too, because these front wheels, you need them to be real small to get up in there and tuck. So Caprice wagon might be getting some extra parts. Keep an eye out for that. Got the billet style wheels, chassis, Hot Wheels Impala just hit, Rock Buggy just hit, Swingers just hit. Don't sleep on the Swingers. I know it's a Texas thing, but those are sick, and I want to see more of them out there, guys. Woo! Yeah. Alright guys, take it easy. Hope you enjoyed the video. I try to keep it under 10 minutes. I think we're just above that, but stay tuned for the next video. We got plans for more stuff coming out. See you soon.